can you eat rice on the Mediterranean diet? Rice is one of the staple foods in many cultures. In many Eastern cultures, rice is consumed almost every day, and it forms part of the essential diet of these people. Can you eat rice on the Mediterranean diet? Dieters can eat rice on the Mediterranean diet. However, it all depends on which rice you are going to consume. Unfortunately, not all rice is created equal, which means you will need to choose which rice you consume. For instance, white rice is not as healthy as brown rice or basmati rice. If you are unsure about rice and how much you can consume, you might want to consider this article. We will explore rice and see which methods you can use to improve the Mediterranean diet. Those that love rice should certainly stick around to look at these methods, and you might be able to improve your diet as well. Can you eat rice on the Mediterranean diet? The simple answer to this question is yes. You can eat rice with almost any diet, but you need to make sure you consume the right rice. For instance, white rice is much more refined, which means that it is not a low GI option. Your body will rapidly burn through white rice, and your insulin levels will spike, which leads to more cravings. On the other hand, you might want to consider looking at things like brown rice. It is not as refined and should take a little longer for your body to break down. Additionally, brown rice still has some additional protein, and these proteins will add to your macronutrients, which ensures you are much healthier. Basmati rice is the king of all rice, and these long-grain rice will often have more protein and fiber than all the other rice. However, basmati rice is one of the more expensive rice you can buy. The Mediterranean diet loves to encourage people to choose basmati rice for the nutritional benefits it has to offer. 5 ways to make rice Mediterranean diet friendly. Now that you know that rice is a safe option on the Mediterranean diet, we have thought it would be great to give you some tips that could assist you in making it more Mediterranean diet friendly. These tips are not mandatory, but it is great ways to incorporate more rice into your diet and to get the best nutrients from it. Choose brown rice. Brown rice is a great alternative to traditional white rice. It is not processed as much as white rice, which means that fewer sugars have been added. Brown rice has more fiber, and the fiber content is what keeps you fuller. Since it does not have as many refined sugars, it does not spike your insulin levels as much. Brown rice is also a cheaper option when compared to white rice. It has slightly more protein, but the differences are minor. Additionally, it has fewer carbohydrates than traditional white rice, which also makes it better for dieting. Brown rice is the perfect alternative for those looking to lose weight on the Mediterranean diet. Adding protein sources. Rice is a great form of carbohydrates, and it should fill you up. However, it does not have all the nutritional value that you will need in a meal. The great thing about rice is that you can add almost anything to it. Adding a few pieces of chicken or fish to your rice is a great way to improve the nutritional value. However, rice already has some protein, especially when you are cooking with brown rice. It would be best to consider taking measurements to ensure that you don't overdo it with the protein. It is best to calculate the calories and see how it will affect your macros. Creating protein powder. If you have raw brown rice, you can always add it to the blender. The blend will enable you to grind down the grains into a powder form. Once you have it in powder form, you can make your protein shakes. However, you might want to add some peas to the mixture to ensure you get all the amino acids. Rice protein powder might be a great way to supplement your diet. However, we don't recommend that you rely on it as your only form of protein. Combining the rice with other forms of protein will spike your protein intake. However, the fiber in the rice will keep you full, which also keeps your insulin regulated. Sushi. Most of us love having sushi as one of our meals. However, you can create your sushi at home using standard rice. Sushi rice might be better, but it is refined even more than traditional white rice, which means you have more sugars to deal with. It is much better to consider sushi as part of your diet if you create it at home. You don't always need to use meat or fish when creating sushi. However, the fish will ensure that you get omega fatty acids and protein. Many people choose to add avocado. Sushi can rapidly fill you up, and it is a tasty dish. Creating rice cakes. Rice cakes are some of the best snacks you can eat when you don't want to consume too many calories. When consuming rice cakes, you don't need to worry about the calories and only the toppings. It should be easy to create your rice cakes by cooking and drying them out again. You can even use this method to create your rice cereals. Final words. Going a couple of weeks without rice might be tedious for many people. Even though it might have some refined sugars, it is still one of the best food sources you can choose. However, let us know in the comment section what you think about adding rice to your diet. Thanks for watching our video. If you like this video and want more videos about Mediterranean diet, then don't forget to subscribe our channel and also press the bell icon for getting latest updates.